We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball, and it comes your way next. Vida Blue is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway in the second of 4 here this weekend as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, D. Gordon.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Batting third.
And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
2 balls and a strike to Edgar Martinez. Three and one.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Liner towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Junior awaits the 1-1, and it's fouled away. And Junior lays off that one, and the count's back even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for Seattle. Mariners nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Digging in, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, look at Seager. Hey now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Reggie Jackson.
At the plate, Reggie Jackson. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. Popped up. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Second inning set to go. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Brett Boone.
Brett Boone.
First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Jay Buhner. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes in here right at 260. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Boone on at first, nobody out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Comes into this one at 271. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Murphy, originally from New York State, he was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
At the plate now, Tim Lopes. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Comes set, the 0-1.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Ready on 0-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Ready with the 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mariners leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Jason Giambi. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 1-2. Pitch popped up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one. His prior history versus this arm, just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Laureano is below the Mendoza line. A batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Chapman. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Junior looks up, and that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Second home run early in the year, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and up next the veteran outfielder Ken Griffey Sr.
Ken Griffey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Griffey playing here in his age 26 season. He's in the midst of his 20th major league campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
Yeah, how do you hang in there 19 years without just being an unbelievable talent, but also having the ability to look in the mirror and be willing to adapt and persevere and change on this field? It's so hard to be good at this game, and this guy for 19 years has gone to the post. Just to throw out some names, you're dealing in the company of guys like Ted Williams, the splendid Splinter. Mariano Rivera went to the post 19 years. My old teammate Chipper Jones.
So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. One gone now in the Mariners' third inning. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike one.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, one of the most prolific DHs to ever play, Edgar Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now here's the pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Fastball just inside. Ken Griffey Jr. would be next. The 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and here comes Jr. Has a look, now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now Junior gets a hold of one to deep right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So Junior strikes for a 2-run shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Mariners have now taken a 2-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Brett Boone.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. That misses 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way.
Ball 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this
back,
early in the game, but
left fielder,
sometimes you have no choice.
Jay
On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next for Seattle, Jay Buhner, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Down and away, ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Count is even, 2-2 to Buhner.
Of course, there was a fastball.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-1 Mariners.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Marcos Brito. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Hit the other way out toward right field. Griffey is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Austin Allen.
Striding in for Oakland, Austin Allen. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box now, Ricky Henderson. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, there's another base hit. This is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Marcus Semien comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Here comes the 1-0. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Stepping in, Reggie Jackson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Murphy is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Standing in, Kyle Seager. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Now the 1-0. hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Into the box, Tom Murphy, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
He froze him on the fastball there. Tom Murphy sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Tim Lowe.
In now, Tim Lopes, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Fouled off. The next 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A shot down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth. This game's tied at 2-2. Next will be the designated hitter, Jason Giambi, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big swing by Giambi now, and this one's carrying well out to right. Adios, pelota. So a solo home run here for Jason Giambi, the 448th of his career, as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, as he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it, one there, on to first, and they get them both.
doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The second baseman, Marcus Brito.
At the plate, Marcos Brito. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lopes is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. We're through 4. It's 3-2 Oakland. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he popped him up. Brito calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Into the box, D. Gordon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Here it comes. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Edgar Martinez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Up top, it's 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-0 now. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Changeup too low. He walked him.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as they take the lead 4-3.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Stepping in now, Brett Boone, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short, right to him. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-3 Seattle. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Allen.
The catcher, Austin Allen.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. On the run is Griffey, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Next up for the A's, Ricky Henderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. The 2-1 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gun.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marcus.
So digging in now, Marcus Semien, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 4-4 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Right fielder, number 9.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both the left-hander and the right-hander start to throw. 1 out and a runner on second base. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Jason Giambi. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. First and second now, one man out. Now Giambi swings and misses here as he couldn't time that one, and there's your second out.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
To the plate now, Ramon Laureano. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The set and the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. We're through 5 innings here tonight, all even now at 4 apiece. So striding forward now, Jay Buhner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one. Joaquin Soria takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Joaquin Soria.
Standing in now, Kyle Seager, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Ready with another 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
So now to the plate, Tom Murphy, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball just missed above the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now batting, Tim Lopes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
0-1, here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here's the 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now another 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a curveball in the dirt.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate, Ken Griffey, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Two down, runners at first and second. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
He's set. The 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Murphy is on his way home. He'll score easily, and it is now 6-4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Stepping in now, Edgar Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Martinez, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch scooped up. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Mariners 6 and the Athletics 4. Matt Chapman will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Now the 1-0.
Ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul. 2-1. And the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And in a two-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
On the ground near home. And there's one down now.
Now back, first baseman, Matt Olson.
So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. He's set. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
No, inside.
Bouncer to the left side. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Marcos Brito.
Ready now, Marcos Brito. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
At the ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score remains steady at 6-4. Raleigh Fingers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Raleigh Fingers.
Ken Griffey Jr. will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game. As we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, Brett Boone.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Brett Boone. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 7-4. In in now, Jay Buhner.
For Seattle, the left fielder.
This he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Fingers has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Stepping up now, Kyle Seager. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Hey.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. And the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Mariners 7 and the Athletics 4. Sam Tuivalala gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sam Tuivalala.
Leading off the inning, Austin Allen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Austin.
First delivery to him on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And the pitch.
Nope, foul ball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Allen is retired, and there's one away.
Up next for Oakland.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for Oakland. The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it comes, the 3-0. In the air now, out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Digging in once again, Tom Murphy. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Tom Murphy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Two balls and no strikes.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
That one's in there. 3-1. Right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Tim Lopes. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and 1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 7 and the Athletics 4. Yoshihisa Hirano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 6, Yoshihisa Hirano.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Reggie Jackson. First delivery to him on the way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
To the plate now, Jason Giambi, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 22.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
The 1-0 home is a sinker in the dirt.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Matt Chapman waits on deck. Runners on first with 1 down. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
That brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Next up, 2-2.
On the ground to the right side and through. A base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 7-5 now.
The first baseman,
Carl Edwards Jr. takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
number 16, Carl Edwards Jr.
Standing in now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-0. Edwards, a native of South Carolina. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with two outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Marcos Brito. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. The 0-1 delivery.
No, that's down.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Runners at the corners, two men out. Fouled away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 8 full. The Mariners are on top, 7-5. Dennis Eckersley enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. The swing and a miss, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Gordon ahead, 3 balls and a strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter. Swing and a liner. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
So now to the plate, Edgar Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Nobody out, runner on first. Stays alive, still 0-2. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second and he didn't even have to steal.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll add 1 more as the run scores from second to make it 8-5 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Ken Griffey Jr. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Strike called, 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Brett Boone. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count, here it comes. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate, Jay Buhner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Kyle Seager would be next if they can keep this inning alive. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 8 and the A's 5. Austin Adams is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
63, Austin Adams.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to hit is the catcher, Austin Allen.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now here it comes. Got him reaching there, strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Ball 2.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Ricky Henderson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He was a ground out victim last time up. A 1 pitch on its way. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The batter, number 10.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marcus Semien. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Two and 1. He got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Reggie Jackson popped him up. Murphy waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-5 tonight. The M's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Marco Gonzalez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Austin Adams closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Athletics, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.